What is up, Heroclix fam? Welcome back to the channel, Power Action Clicks. I'm DK, and today I wanted to go over all the information that we have so far on the upcoming Heroclix set, Smash and Destroy. I do expect that we're going to be seeing some more information about the set in the next couple weeks because Adepticon is coming up, a convention, which we will be seeing more from other sets as well. This set, according to the WizKids Info Network, shows that it's going to be coming out in May, but it's kind of hard to say with dates nowadays. If you do find this video helpful, don't forget to throw it a like. As always, feel free to share your thoughts and ideas on the channel with a comment, and if you haven't yet, consider subscribing. We did recently hit 300 subscribers, over 300 subscribers. Thank you. It's been a really long road with the channel. I hope that I can provide some really good inspiration and information and some stuff to just make you a better player in Heroclix on the channel. As well as if you're another content creator, I do actually try to support other content creators all the time by watching their videos, commenting, liking. Could I like to do that? I understand when I was a small channel, I'm still kind of a small channel, but I think it's important to kind of help support and talk to the people who are interested in the game, making this a community. If you are another content creator, you could always reach out, and I would be interested in doing some collaborations. So let's get started about the set, the booster set. So some of the characters mentioned in the solicitation, we have Juggernaut, which we've already seen, Goliath, and one I'm not sure people realize that's mentioned here about Smash and Destroy is Magneto. I can't wait to see how that is going to be incorporated into the set. Really excited to have a new Magneto. Not something I really expected though. It also mentions about smashing, fighting, and bringing the house down. You can't do any of that without the Hulk. There's going to be quite a few different Hulks, it looks like, in this set, which I'll get to in a moment, some of the ones that we've seen and heard about. Asgardians are mentioned in the solicitation, plural. It's kind of nice that we've been getting little doses of Asgardians along the way instead of just one big Asgardian set. It's kind of crazy that we're getting a couple X-Men. I'm curious to see if there's going to be more. We know about Magneto and Juggernaut. It is possible that there could be more X-Men in the set because the Unstoppables is mentioned, and in that comic book series, there are quite a few X-Men in there. I would almost say it's kind of an X-Men comic book. But the Unstoppables, by the way, is a team with Juggernaut, Quicksand, which we've both seen them already, and Baron Zoloff, which we saw in Black Panther. One-shots are making a return here in Smash and Destroy. This could be really interesting to see how these are incorporated. We could see some with like effects that create terrain, they could destroy terrain, they could make terrain like permanent, it can't be destroyed. I think there's really a lot of good opportunity or possibilities with one-shots in this set. So be on the lookout for that. And I did want to mention that the set, it does say the set is going for about $203. Next up, the Play at Home kit. The Play at Home kit is featuring the Red Hulk, and it looks like a military base personnel member from the Los Diablos base that Thunderbolt Ross oversees in New Mexico. Hey, that's where we're from. That's where I'm shooting this video. It's also coming with a terrain sheet and a map. Hopefully it's a Diablo-based map. It'd be kind of nice to have one that's from here in New Mexico. The release date kit is featuring Absorbing Man. I was going to say Absorbing Man Prime. No, it's featuring Absorbing Man. It looks like a piece of terrain and a map are also included. It's really cool. I can't wait to see what that piece of terrain does. See if it coincides with Absorbing Man. Finally, on the list of products, we have retail chase boosters coming back in this set. It could be a big thing here, actually. It mentions enchanted crowbars and magical wrecking balls It sounds like the Wrecking Crew, with a little elaboration on about those equipment. They could be tokens, or they could actually be figures. The booster contains dice, terrain, a terrain marker. Might be interesting to see what that. A lot of terrain markers in the set. 3 figures and the box. Let's talk about the article we had seen recently in a magazine. We're going to be seeing a trait that's kind of like the shifting focus. In the magazine's example, we have this Hulk. When he knocks out a character of 30 points or more, you can replace him with a Hulk of 70 points or less. And then there's also Hulk B that says when a character of 30 points or more is KO'd, you can replace him with a Hulk of 100 points or less. This is a really cool kind of battle promotion, almost like an RPG kind of system. I think it's a pretty cool and hopefully a really good mechanic brought into the game. And I also hope that's not broken. It does mention Absorbing Man in the same paragraph, so that could be a character that we see that has that kind of progression, where you can change him out with another Absorbing Man. Very possible. It also mentions Hazmat, her time as an Avenger, and her time as the Masters of Evil. So we could even be able to change them at different points of their career. Let's say, for instance, Hazmat. She's a good guy on the Avengers, but later when she gets promoted, she's kind of a Masters of Evil. So just something to think about. I think, how it's reflecting character switching side could be kind of interesting, actually. It talks a little bit about Asgardians and their equipment here. It is revealed that there's going to be a destroyer armor equipment. It's a large piece of equipment that offers 3 sets of powers to choose from. It's got a defensive mode, a ranged mode, a close combat mode, and it also mentions giant size. It says this equipment is one for the history books. Could end up being kind of like the motorcycle, or the Goblin Glider that we've seen recently. Probably going to be really good. Giving anybody the destroyer armor is actually kind of cool. Lastly, it talks about a character named Debris. I mentioned this character is going to be really interesting. She's able to create debris and also manipulate it. Her trait can also deal 1 damage to up to 4 characters near debris. And let's see. And that's for a free action. And she also has Telekinesis, Enhance, and Force Blast, and all of that for 35 points. Be very curious to see if she, what her rarity is. If she's going to be pulp legal. Wow, that's actually really good. I could even see her using her in Modern 2 as well, though. Looking at what we can see on the booster brick, we see a couple members of the Wrecking Crew, along with Debris again here. We've seen Quicksand, we've seen Juggernaut, and on the front we can see the Hulk and Abomination battling it out. On top we do see this other Hulk that looks really cool. That could be the higher level promoted Hulk. I wonder if that's a little sub-theme that we're seeing all these different characters. So we're seeing the Juggernaut, we've seen a Hulk that are smashing through a brick wall. Those could be, like I said, a character at the end of their career. That would be kind of interesting. Some figures we have seen that I wanted to point out, just from what we've gotten from the set. We've seen Steve Rogers, we've seen Abomination, we've seen Red Harpy. We have seen this really sick Iron Man. I really hope that robots and armor becomes a really cool keyword in Team. I think it has a lot of potential. And another one I wanted to make sure I mention is Taskmaster. We did see a Taskmaster in some of the stuff we've gotten about the set. He could be one of those ones who trades places, that kind of shifting focus. And finally, we do see Freya. Looks awesome. I'm gonna need this figure right away. This is an amazing sculpt. I'd love to see a Hulk Buster in this set, but you know, in a Smash and Destroy set, we gotta get the Hulk Buster, right? That could be a legacy card, honestly. I'm really excited. It looks like it's going to be a really cool close range set. I could see it being a lot of fun drafting with all these bruisers just smacking each other around. I'm definitely looking forward to grabbing a lot of figures from this set. I definitely want like Abomination, the Hulk, Juggernaut, Freya, Magneto, even some of the other characters mentioned I'm totally down for. Red Hulk, Taskmaster. Lots of really cool stuff coming. As for some of the things I could see maybe being in the set, again, this is just like theory. In the Unstoppables, we do see a lot of more X-Men. In the Unstoppables, we've seen Apocalypse. We've seen the demon that possesses Juggernaut, I think it's Sidorak. That would be crazy to see a Sidorak in the game. Kind of like Chthon or like a deity that can have an avatar. That'd be really cool. And that about wraps it up for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this information useful, and hopefully it gave you some inspiration for the upcoming set, don't forget to throw the video a like. As always, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments down below, and we will catch you on the next video.